Hey guys, welcome to the channel. If you aren't new, please go ahead, hit the subscribe button, notification bell, and give me a thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. That's what girls channel. If you guys have already subscribed, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you all for your love and support. Welcome back. Did y'all hear my stomach? So for the collective, I'm gonna kind of like get into it a little bit with the collective energy, whether this is I'm going to call this feminine energy. Of course, we'll have masculine and feminine energy within us. So just take that how it resonates. But they're giving me the Empress. And I started thinking about the past couple readings I did and being vulnerable and feeling insecure and the codependency coming out and the opposite of codependency, emotionally unavailable. It's it's kind of like even if we don't think that we're any of those things, right? Even if we don't think that we're any of those things, we we are. Um, if you look up codependency and all the what makes somebody codependent, you'll probably see at least one of your traits in there. And same with the emotionally unavailable. So you'll you'll see a trait in there. Even if you've done a whole lot of work on yourself, you'll or very little work. Maybe you don't need that much work. There, there. I feel like there needs to be a balance to the codependency and the emotionally unavailable. Like look at that one thing that you see that you do that can be codependent, right? Doesn't have to be people. Hi Millie, hi Dula. I'm I'm kind of picking up from where I've left off over the past. I might need to turn this light off. I think that's better. I think that's better. So yeah, I'm kind of picking up from where I left off too. Let me tell y'all about these numbers. I got 212, 303, and 311 just before I started this. I I want to do a reading today for the feminine collective, as far as what when we become more vulnerable, when we are able to balance things out a little more, like what can we expect to see. But I also want to talk about this thing with numbers. 212, 303, and 311, the numbers I got. And I'm going to read from 212 in just a minute. Um, Something you did. And if you only knew how relevant the 311 is to me, Millie, you would be like, damn, wow. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know if they resonated with you or if they made sense. But so yesterday I'm on the phone with my friend that lives in Marathon Keys, and my lights went out. And like it didn't surprise me that the lights went out. I mean, we've had power outages. Some of my neighbors, they were out of power Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 4 or 5 days, I think. But I looked out the window, see if I see a LG&E truck, whatever. I don't. And her and I, we continue to have our conversations. We're talking, and I look up at the clock on the stove, and it's like 1 o'clock. I was like, oh, I gotta get ready for work. I gotta go, right? So we talked for a few more minutes because it never ends right there. But anyway, and then her phone died, so we had to stop talking. And I'm like, oh, I gotta get myself together. And I look at my phone, and it's noon. I'm like, doo 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 doo. You've now entered the Twilight Zone. How did that happen? If the lights went out and they weren't even out for 45 minutes, I mean, her and I, we were talking and talking and talking. I know we had not talked 45 minutes. I'm thinking like 15 minutes the lights was out. But let's just say they were out for 45 minutes, but I don't feel like they were. Shouldn't it not be ahead? Shouldn't it be behind? So I get myself ready. I go to work, whatever, whatever. And I start thinking about that time again. And I see, a couple of my coworkers, and the one says, oh, it's probably the ghost. And the other one goes, do you have a ghost? It probably was the ghost. If you have a ghost, it was probably the ghost. And I'm like, I do have ghosts. I do have ghosts. But also, too, I can't remember. I can't remember exactly what it was I said, but I have a lamp post. The bulb is hanging down, and I've told my daughter when she goes to get on the bus, stay out from under the street post. I have to call the electric company and get them to come out here and fix it. I had seen it the night before, so when I got to work yesterday, my coworker, he was like, they were trying to remind you to call the electric company to get the light post fixed. I'm like, okay, yeah. So y'all pay attention to everything. Pay attention to your numbers. Pay attention to your signs. Pay attention to everything, right? I don't know. I just kind of wanted to share that. I thought that was like um yeah, pay attention. 212. I want to read the numbers to 212 also, because I thought that was I was actually gonna start the reading at like 3:15, right? But then I remembered I needed to call the electric company and get that. Y'all slept all day. Let me tell you, I slept all day. Seeing the 212 angel number means you have to trust yourself and skewed positivity. Put positive self affirmations to work or practice a moment of meditation whenever you see 212. By treating yourself well, you will learn how to treat others well and reap the benefits of 212's positive message. And there's more like really super positive messages. I went through here and looked in, like, even with, let's see, I think I looked it up. I know, no, I know I did, for the twin flames. Your 212 twin flame number is a strong one when it comes to your twin flame union or reunion and the journey overall. Paying attention, paying attention to this message can help you reach union. Angel number 212 for twin flames means that you will soon be able to tell the story of your love for each other and find happiness in doing so. This is because angel number 212 speaks of a time when you will be able to reveal to one another close friends and family what the two of you share together. Like that was so powerful because what that video that I did yesterday, you guys, that was so challenging for me. That was so like I was trembling, nervous, scared to do that. And even though it's like when I was talking about that we need to be vulnerable and open up to how we're feeling. And one of the subscribers was like, because I was like, not the balance of it, the balance of it, because there is a balance of it, but also too, I feel like not not codependent, not emotionally unavailable, really looking at whether it's a big thing, big thing, or a little small thing, having a look at that and okay, how can I repair that? 411. 123, 123. I've been seeing a lot for the last few months. 333. I've been seeing that a lot. I haven't seen the 313. No, I take that back. I think I saw it the other morning. The 313. The 1111. Maybe a couple times. One other thing too, I wanted to read to you all before I started the reading is the the spiritual meaning behind the worm. Did you all happen to look at that? 303 717. Yes. This phone. So this is what it says about the worm. And I think that's what or the night before, that was it last night? Night before. Or that morning is when it started. So that full moon, I think it was called the worm. The worm moon. The worm spirit animal is considered a spiritual groundskeeper, just like the snake spirit animal. Worm symbolism shows you that by interacting with the world around you, you are also nourishing your body, mind, and soul. It shows you that even the smallest, gentlest, and shyest people have the capacity to demonstrate great love. It's the perfect example that size does not matter. How crazy is that? Thank you, Nona. How crazy is that? That I stepped outside of my own vulnerability, right? My own nervous energy, and said what had happened to me. Um, there is strength. There is strength and vulnerability. The thing with time, that's all in our minds. That's man made. So time really is one of those things that um, that we shouldn't focus on, but we have to because of schedules, right? So even though time doesn't really exist, it is part, especially of the matrix, right? If we if we can't, whether this is family, jobs, connections, spouses, if we can't be vulnerable and authentic with the people in our lives, then how can we think that they can be that for us, right? So, again, whether you're seeing yourself in codependency or emotional unavailability or both, even if it's just a little bit, even if it's just a little bit, when you speak up, speak your true feelings, speak your authentic selves, what do you have to look forward to? Thumbs up, that's what grows the channel. I saw the Empress this morning. She does go through a lot, right, y'all? I mean, you think about when you're pregnant and the things that you experience while being pregnant, and then when you get so big and you're at the end of it and you're like, I want to get this over with now, like right now. But then you also know that as soon as that day comes, there's going to be a big push, right? Big pushes. Sometimes those pushes is hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, right? So again, whether we're looking at this as like energetically or for the actual people in our lives, when we're able to really be vulnerable, be aware of our own stuff, the more you're aware of it, I don't know, it's like you might not even really have to do anything, just being aware. I don't even know if I'm making sense, y'all. After speaking your authentic self, what can you look forward to? The Chariot. You can look forward to moving things ahead. You can look forward to going forward, moving forward in life. Chariot. Cancer energy. Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. That full moon brought some emotions out, right? Yeah, Nine of Cups, bottom of the deck. So A lot of emotions there. Five of Cups, emotions, and then Judgment. So when we're able, so here's the thing, look how these cards fell, y'all. Look how these cards fell. And see how they fell? The Chariot, Five of Cups, and Judgment. It is to stand up that straight, to stand up straight and speak your truth, no matter how emotional it is, how much, with the Five of Cups and sadness, that, reflecting back on those emotions, and it'll make you cry, right? It'll make you cry. So for the ones, that had been emotionally unavailable, that cry, it does need to be released. There is judgment there. She's got butterflies under her, right? The Nine of Cups is the wish fulfillment. Why is the Chariot here? Queen of Cups, bottom of the deck. It's emotions. Emotions. I don't take reversals in this deck. Ace of Pentacles. That's a big pentacle. Oh, that vulnerability is that's work paid off, right? Are these chameleons? Is that what that is? So the chameleon, they change colors, right? They can hide, disguise themselves, right? And then this with this little baby, with the little baby chameleon on that big coin, that is transforming, transitioning, rebirth. Queen of Cups, bottom of the deck, then the Ten of Cups follows that. So with the Chariot and the Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck, that's this, because the Queen of Cups, she's free to speak her emotions, right? She's free to do that. Ace of Pentacles. Speaking your truth, speaking your authentic self. I mean, you're creating, right? It's like that's what makes the Empress, so badass. It's the Eight of Cups. She went backwards. The Eight of Cups goes to the Nine of Cups, but she went backwards. reflecting back is emotional. And then there's the Three of Cups. Three of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. This is, I mean, and this is even kind of like, I'm seeing myself in this, y'all. I'm seeing myself in this. Reflecting back, that helps me to be reflecting back and sharing, as emotional as it was, as much as, my head felt underwater with it, that helping you all, it helps me too. Learning from you all, these women, they're offering to each other, right? Look at them. Sharing this information, sharing your truth, sharing your vulnerability. I mean, it's like in a bubble with only a few people, so might not everybody be able to understand or resonate. And I think that sometimes we get afraid, to speak our authentic selves, because it's like, well, what if we lose someone, or what if they walk away? And that, it's not necessarily that it's codependent, but it would fall into that category, right? Even if this isn't someone that you live with on the day to day, right? This can be anything: work, jobs, family. Getting into this, really, the truth of who you are, of what you want, and how you want to live, and how what you want for your life, in your life, the things that you want to talk about, the things that, some people aren't going to pick up what you're putting down. And so there is that nervousness about being vulnerable, but you still have a strong circle there, right? You're not alone. Five of Cups. This is a lot. This is too many. It's five. I'm not taking them all. It's Swords energy. High priestess. High priest. High priest. Five of Cups. I mean, Millie, though, it's like, I mean, they're out in nature, right? They're out in nature. They're in this tree. There's all this greenery. And even like this like little bubble behind him that looks like the shell of a snail. So there is that balance there of how how to be vulnerable, but also knowing that difference, that there are people that you can totally be 100% authentic, totally vulnerable with, and then there are others you have to use discernment, right? Because I mean, that's what judgment is. King of Swords, bottom of the deck. And I was trying to get clarification on the Five of Cups. The King of Swords, he's going to speak, right? He's going to say what he needs to say. King of Swords, he's smart. He knows how to use his words. There, and there he is at the bottom of the deck again. Because I hadn't started shuffling. That's why he's there. Five of Cups. Why is she here all sad? Four of Pentacles. She's holding back. She's holding back. Why is the Four of Pentacles here? She's still, it's like she's so nervous that maybe she might lose some people. The Devil. Yeah. Capricorn energy. Holy shit, y'all, look at this card. See, okay, above this feminine, she's sitting down, like got her hands over her ears, and there's a mask right above her. And so she's naked, right? She's naked. When the mask comes off, she feels naked. But that's just the devil talking, right? Why is the devil here? Page of Cups. She's scared to offer that vulnerability, and then there be no one there to receive it. She is scared. But again, that it's a baby step. It's a baby step in the direction of I want to share, even if there's no one there to receive. Page of Cups. What's so funny, Millie? What did I miss? Page of Cups. she's worried. She's worried about, she's worried. She is worried. Page of Cups. I can't stop looking at this and thinking that it's so much worry. And worrying, it's only bringing more of it in. Page of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. So we're changing the thought process, getting out of the fear, knowing that all of this is it's just the devil whispering in your ear. Knowing this, you're able to take these steps. You are blindly. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to get to the 10 of Pentacles. 8 of Wands, bottom of the deck. And then so don't be scared. Page of Swords, Death, 10 of Wands. Don't be scared. 10 of Pentacles. She when she's authentic, when she's truthful, she's really this is beneficial to her own children, her wisdom. So it's good. It's good to share that with the children, with your, this is too many cards, but look, there's the 8 of Pentacles, the Emperor, the 7 of Swords, and then the Empress. One of the things about all right, 8 of Pentacles, the Emperor, the 7 of Swords, the Empress. The Empress makes things happen, right? Takes her a long, it'll take her a long time for things to, come full circle. She has to do a lot of things by herself to get to where she is, right? So for the Empress, if she's been doing these things by herself without an emperor next to her, it's going to take her longer. It's going to take her longer. If you're there should be no lies between these two. Out of that stuck ass energy. There should be no lies between these two. This is almost like you to be so honest, to be so vulnerable, to be so authentic. It brings so many good things. So many good things. But there's fear. Being that vulnerable, that is scary. Judgment. King of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. That is it. That's That's the big daddy in the minor. He is a boss. He is a father. He is a husband. He is loyal. He is grounded. You can trust him. You can trust him. He's down to earth. He's a good balance for her, right? So like when she's all up in her emotions and she's all up in her feels, he can really help her ground that energy. He can. Look, she's in the tree. She's inside the tree. Exposed, her tummy's exposed. This this leads, it is scary. As scary as it may seem, Queen of Swords with that hangman coming up behind that, is it as scary as it seems? It's like she can cut him down from there. As scary as it seems to be honest and vulnerable, it just brings, it brings healthy relationships. And there's the King of Swords. This is like, it's so hierophant. It's so Taurus energy. It is so healthy for you, your spouse, your partner, your parents, your children. It's so healthy. Oh, this is good stuff, y'all. This is good stuff. Overcoming your fears, overcoming your fears, speaking your truth, speaking your authentic self, being true to yourself and speaking it is a beautiful thing. I'm gonna pull, I think she was at the bottom of the deck. I think he's what came out and she was at the bottom, right? Is that right? I think I'll keep her in there and shuffle on this King of Pentacles, and then maybe a couple oracles. And I have to pee too, y'all. The Emperor, get out of here. Oh my God. Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Are you kidding me right now? Four of Swords, and then there's the Queen of Pentacles. How amazing is that? You you speaking your truth, it's only helping the men in your life, your husband, your father, the your divine masculine, the counterpart, the kids. It's only helping the men in your life to level up with you. Six of Cups. Everything I just said. Everything I just said. This is so awesome. This is so awesome. Being vulnerable, it helps with the inner child energy. This is a beautiful reading. I mean, you can't go wrong with speak. Let me pee. Let me pee. I'll be right back. Y'all still here? The collective, the collective is going through a big transformation, right? Everybody's lives are going to be different. Every situation, storyline, whatever is going to be different. Truth, honesty, vulnerability, it just brings so many beautiful experiences. Collective. Oh, you know what? I'm going to hold back on that. I'm going to hold back on that. I'm going to pull a Mystic Moon on it because I saw Twin Flame energy. Billy, I was lazy today. I slept all day. Let me tell you about it. Let me tell you about it. Your intensity frightens and allures me all at the same time. When you get that vulnerable, that is intense, right? That's intense. It's it's the truth though. And that's such a beautiful quality that the Empress has, because not everybody can be that truthful, not everybody can be that honest, not everybody can know thyself well enough to actually put that into motion. Thank you, Millie. The bottom of the deck, I still love you. Vulnerability is like that. It's like that gift that you give. It's the gift that keeps on giving, because it's the gift that you give to yourself first, right? But then it you're able to give it to, everybody around you. That's Vulnerability is the key to healthy healthy relationships, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life, worth waiting for. You got soulmate, bottom of the deck. Yes, this is your soulmate. I was kind of talking about that too, like where so many people have spent, years and years and being an unhealthy relationship, had they had just, because they weren't able to be honest, truthful, vulnerable with each other, they stayed too long. When that's that's what heals. That's what heals. And even if you have to spend a lot of time alone, like honeymoon, release your ex, love yourself first. Spending a lot of time alone to get to know you, you'll you'll know what can be repaired and what needs to move on. You'll know. Look, people people are they're coming together in more truthful, honest ways, and there was a reason why all this has been kept coming up for me and doing these readings over the past week, because it's like, no. And then there's the soulmates at the bottom of the deck. Feels like this card's stuck. Love call comes after that. Girl with the snake, empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. It's true, you guys. When you when you're authentic, a lot of people that are healing from codependent relationships, when they meet someone or start seeing someone, and the person's being nice or doing nice things for them, they'll get nervous, right? They'll get nervous because people will love bomb. There's a balance in that too, right? Because the one that's emotionally unavailable, if someone's doing something nice for them or whatever, it's they're not going to feel like how the person that's had codependency issues would feel. They're more likely to not be able to receive it well when it's coming from a good place. They'll see the love bombing in it, but for the ones that are emotionally unavailable, it'll be harder for them to receive. But again, working on speaking the truth, speaking up for yourself, and balanced in all of it, but truthful. You'll you won't deal with so much more of this. You'll notice it. Let it go. Soulmates, love call, addiction, twin flames. Let's pull one of these on it. One of my little homemades. Exactly, Millie. Exactly. That's why you have to heal before you get into a relationship. I say that, I really haven't done personal readings really in a long time, but I stress that so much. I stress that so much because we'll see that from one to the next to the next to the next. It's like, no, 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 no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Your person or you wants you to know, I'm not a creepy stalker. I'm working up my nerve. I like that this came out with that because again, working up the nerve to be able, to say things, right? Like I didn't feel good enough back then. And this, to me, these cards, it's just really validating that all of us, not just me, not just you, but all of us, the people that we've been dealing with, ourselves, we have been in insecure places, right? Yeah, I like it. I like it. Is that it on that? Let me pull from the fairies. Millie, I like this reading. You like it? It's nerve wracking, but what is nerve wracking? Anxiety? What is anxiety? Shit that ain't even happened. Look, bottom of the deck, debt paid off. So money looks good if that's what you all had been working on. And then there's that admit your true feelings to yourself with the pregnancy card coming up behind it. And then there's the marriage card is what came out. Uh, this is such a just grounded energy, but yet it's so nurturing and sweet, and it's a real balanced relationship. Soft. I like that this card came out on this because it is balancing things for, some of us that have codependency issues, or some of us that are emotionally unavailable, or if we're a little bit of both, right? And tapping into the healed feminine energy. She really can receive. She can receive without all that fear and trust issues, and be honest with yourself. Only you know what it is that you truly desire. That's another thing too about spending time alone, right? Because if you spend time alone, all right, so say, you've had this relationship, right? And you split from the relationship. For me, it's always the way that those relationships end is going to determine whether or not I want to come back to it. And I think for me, that's why I haven't wanted to end relationships saying fuck you. Like, for me, I've always kind of tried to end the relationships that I've been in, because, and I haven't had a whole lot of relationships, you guys, but I've had quite a few. And I always want to end it on a good note. You spend time with those people, you love those people, you care for those people, even if those people are, they lose their way. Um, some things, get triggered inside of them, and they do things that you don't want to deal with, right? I don't know. It's, to me, the way that we end things, it plays a huge factor as how things come back around. When also too taking that time, it's like you'll know you'll know if you can tolerate things from the past or not. Do it again. And I think that's it for the spread. But Millie, I will pull like a goddess for you if you want, and read from the book on it. I really, 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 really love this reading. It's like preparing for that push, right? You think I'm soft and feminine? I feel rough and masculine when I get outside of my house. I was thinking about that, Millie, like, trying to balance that out, right? Because it's like if I can make my home life calm and happy, I need to be able to do it outside of my house as well, right? And it's like being on a roller coaster, right? It is like being on a roller coaster. And when you think about, things that you want to say that, gets your tummy going, or, gets you all nervous, and then you're at the top of the hill, looking down like, oh shit. Go down that hill. It's in your tummy and it tickles, and now you're smiling, and you're laughing, and you're still scared a little bit, right? It's beautiful energy. It's beautiful energy. You'll feel better. Don't look down. For me, I'm looking out like, oh fuck, we're high right now. We're way up there right now. Damn. Embrace the thrill. Hmm. Embrace the ride. I am, for sure. I haven't I think the older I get, I'm not as I used to in the summers, like, oh, let's go ride some rides, let's drive where I'm at, Millie. So we've got Kentucky Kingdom, which is it's not too far from my house, depending on the time of day, 20 minutes, 20 minutes from here, next to the fairgrounds. They got a really nice water park out there, a few rides. And then there's Holiday World, that's in Santa Claus, Indiana. I think one day I said it was like 45 minutes from here, and I'm like, no, it's not. It's like an hour and 45 minutes from here in Indiana. And then Cincinnati, that's Cincinnati, Ohio's probably about closer to 3 hours from here. And they've got Kings Island. I've been there. And then above that, that's Cedar Point. I used to really, really, really want to go there, right? Now that I'm older, I'm like, they got some crazy, crazy ass roller coasters, and my ass would be getting on them. And I would be like, blah. Every time I get on a roller coaster, I'm like, oh shit, here we go, here we go. I love them. But yeah, the older I get, the more I'm like, and the kids, like I couldn't get the kids to go with, oh, come on, let's go. I don't want to ride rides. I was like, well, we can hang out at the water park. I don't know. They have they have a slide at Kentucky Kingdom, Millie. It is so high. It is so high. I do not have the nerve to go down it. I could sit on the front seat and some roller coasters and all that, but that water slide, oh my, it's a free fall, right? Yeah, my kids, I mean, we used to do all that when they were kids. It's another thing with the Empress too, Millie, is finding that balance of, knowing, what to say to the kids, how to advise them, how to share. Well, I like I like water slides. I do like them, but those that are like, it's a like a free fall. That's all it is, right? I mean, there's not much of this one. This one's pretty tall. This one's like, this one's pretty tall. Shit. I forget what I was saying, Millie, but yeah. And enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride. You want from goddess guidance or from goddess love? They convince you to get on the water slides. Holiday World's got these got Holiday World goddess guidance is calling me. Holiday World has like this I think they have two of them, and I think I wrote them both. I'm almost for certain they have two. They're roller coaster water slides, right? And I think Kentucky Kingdom might have one too, but it's never up and going. It's never up and going. But the one or two at Holiday World, oh, they're so fun, Millie. There's those. That's fun to me. I'm like being in the front seat of the roller coaster is like, okay, I'm strapped in there, right? I feel, I don't know, secure, more secure, I guess, where just to drop the Kentucky Kingdom, they used to have this ride called the Elevator, and they had to take it down, Millie, for it broke in the middle of the ride. It was terrible, terrible. I don't want to get into what happened, but they had to take that ride down. It was a tragedy, but it would go so high up there, like look around the city. It's like, fuck, I'm way up here, and just drop you. The one they have now, it's a shorter version of that, but even still, like heights get my tummy going, right? Go, sister. We're gonna keep pushing, right? Keep pushing. Focused intention. Millie, the Archer. You got Sagittarius in your chart. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. So it looks like, Millie, whatever whatever you've been manifesting, working on, that looks good. Blossoming. You are just getting started. So have patience with yourself and the process and do not give up. And that's pretty awesome too, because that's just validating what you said, enjoy the thrill. It's like temperance energy, right? There she is, Diana. Oh, I'm looking at Dana. She's Diana. And I always think, hi Erica. How you doing, girl? I always think dirty Diana when I see this card. So I don't know. Maybe you need to go listen to Michael Jackson, right, Millie? All right. Message from Diana. Tenacity means sticking to a decision and not allowing outside forces to sway you. Imagine yourself to be like a mighty oak tree with your roots deeply planted into Mother Earth. Feel your solid strength and steady upward growth. Know that no matter what happens, you will succeed. So that's like connecting to the earth chakra, right? Getting grounded. Your branches may twist and turn as you flex toward the light, yet your unwavering intentions will ensure that no faint wind will sway you from your mission. Be in charge of your body, your schedule, and your mind, and keep them focused upon your target. Um, the other meanings to this card say stay positive, know what your priorities are, and take action on them. Take control of your schedule, release all doubts, avoid naysayers and skeptics. I mean, that's basically what we've been talking about, right, Millie? From jump, from jump. You were here from beginning, right? Or was that Dula? I think Dula's gone. You mean like balancing it, Erica? Excuse me. So you're on the right track, Millie. You're on the right track. The cards, the cards, this was you. This is you. That's good shit. And that's Erica, that's what have you caught any of the past few readings I've done on the upload, Erica? I love it too. I love it too because Millie, last night I was super nervous to do that last night. So that was reassuring for me. It's kind of been like that, Erica. Just trying to find the home work life balance, balancing everything, really everything, right? So it's like that's a balance too, though, right, Millie? Just holding steady and keeping my mind on the end game. So really what you want to do, right? Like it's more of not um a specific other than a trusting and knowing and the divine process, God, your higher power, your angels, your guides, whoever you look to, talk to, or just, understanding that everything that you're working on is for the highest good in your life, not an end game, not a, because the focus, yeah, we stay focused, right? We stay focused. Okay, here's what I have to do, right? Here's what I have to do. So for me, I don't know about for you, but for me, I'm eating healthier, right? I haven't had a potato chip in almost 2 weeks, vegetarian diet. So that's a focus. So when I know I'm gonna cook tonight, this is how I'm cooking. It's healthy. When I go to the grocery store, I'm focused on the items that I'm buying. So that's a focus. Um, that's a focus. If I if the end game of that focus is me losing weight or just feeling better, not tired. If I have an end game to it, it's almost like that there's a more of an expectation on it, right? So if we change it around, it's staying focused on everything because I feel better, and I'm staying in the present moment that I already have. Because if we focus on the end, or I don't know, am I wording this right? We might be holding on too tight, right? Thank you. She said, Millie says end game in the sense that the is a reason that it's not an instant. There's a reason that it's not instant gratification, but a lifelong change. And and that's constant. We're constant. Today, where I might have thought about something differently yesterday, today I may think totally different about it, right? Well, you're you're oh you're yeah, you're always going to be it's always going to be a totter to a degree, but not as like, damn, slow down already. They're like, oh, I go too high, I'm flying off the motherfucker. I dig, Millie, I dig. I got you, girl. I am picking up what you're putting down for sure. Evolution, yeah, for sure. Balance, Danielson. Erica, Erica, what's good? Thank you for being here. We're gonna pull unless you want something different, Erica. Goddess love. That's what I'm pulling for you. We was talking about the 212 also. Is it 212? Yeah. I saw 212 today before I started this. But remember, I was saying, was it then? Was that when I started it? Did anything happen? Did anything happen for you all on February 12th? I mean, I know there was birthdays and all that, but was there something specific that happened that day? So that's the 4th. No, that was the 25th. I was thinking that maybe I started that vegetarian diet on that day, 212, but it wasn't. It was I started 224, 224 the day, and then I had a mess up the day after because I took the kids to eat, and they wanted to go to one place. I was like, they don't really have anything here that is like vegetarian, right? Not for real. So I slipped a little bit that day and then got back on at 226. And I can't remember. I was thinking it did happen for me on the 12th, but it wasn't. And I can't remember if there was something else that happened. But yeah, it's right around that time frame, right? So, and you've made changes over the past 3 weeks, right? Like every day, or more aware of things, right? Erica, Erica, rest, be still, and listen. Do you have a pet, Erica? Do you have a cat or a dog? This is Empress mode right here, right? And then their calmness is coming up behind that. Authenticity follows. Feminine energy. You're in feminine energy, right, Erica? The quiet time that you're taking, Erica, that's giving you a balance of giving and receiving also too, right? To be able to give and receive. Excuse me. it's like, Erica, there's something either you learned while you were manifesting, or hold on, that that full moon, not this last full moon, the one before, you learned something. You learned something. And if it's not that, Erica, there's something that this last manifestation, look at her. Look at her, Erica. So that's good. So that's good. The balance, the balance of codependency and emotionally unavailable. The balance of that, right? So that, that wasn't just me. That was collective, for sure. Be still and listen. Goddess comes to you to tell you to rest. Resting is vitally important, as you are not a machine, but a beautiful bundle of exquisitely interactive energies. Each part is dependent on the other, and each needs to rest. Sometimes the greatest progress is made during times of inactivity. This may be progress in the form of self understanding and an alignment with your soul's calling. Don't see resting as empty time, but as precious time. It is time that you are giving and gratitude to your creator. Goddess will appreciate your gifts. Listen to your body and heed its needs, just as all of nature rests during the winter so it can flourish again in spring. So you need time to restore and recharge. Be interested and attentive to your physical and energetic body. Times of rest give you the opportunity to acknowledge your own beauty and your own pain or suffering, which will in turn give you the understanding to offer unity and empathy with others. This is what the world needs. Be aware of time into the changing season. Goddess speaks to you through the cycle of the wheel of the year. In a state of rest, you are more receptive to her. Earth Mother calls you for you to weave yourself back into the web of life. She creates rest and feel her loving heartbeat in the land. It's pretty awesome, really. It's really pretty awesome. And it's so, it's so, it's so today, last night, um, a couple mornings before that, and was it the we're all, this is collective, and we're all going through um different experiences, but learning the balance of it, right? Learning the balance of it. This is awesome. You guys are awesome. You all are awesome. You're you are all that. All y'all. The collective reading is beautiful, really beautiful. 1:31 on the timer. Thank you all so much for being here. Pull for me. Well, I have to pee if we're going to pull for me. Hold on. I'll be right back. So, which deck? Which deck, Millie, should I pull from? And thank you, Millie, for telling me that I'm feminine, because I've been trying to work on that and be more feminine. So thank you for telling me that. Where did they go? Here. Thank you all for supporting me on the channel. I appreciate you all. Love you all. Thank you. I'm drinking blueberry coffee with blueberry creamer. I have been drinking a lot of hot tea though, but not right now, y'all. I slept all damn day. I slept all day. I don't even remember getting up. I did not get up before my daughter. I did not get up after my daughter until I think it was like 1 o'clock when I woke up. And I don't remember falling asleep either. That last night's video, y'all, I was shaking. I was trembling. But it's like once it came out, I was like, okay, that felt better. A whole lot better. But it was nerve-wracking for sure. How about me? How about Stacy? I keep seeing her. True love. I'm gonna turn around this way. What about Stacy? Past life. Past life Isis with Athena. Inner wisdom at the bottom of the deck. Quiet time comes up behind it. It's the situation involves your past life memories. Yeah, y'all want to tell me something? Tell me something about that card. There's the owl there too. Excuse me. I like how we're all getting like this grounded energy, right? It is balanced because it was a lot of cups in the reading, right? Millie, that it was a lot of emotions and cups in the reading, but then grounded energy with the king and queen. The reading? You weren't here in the reading today? Was that Dula that was here? Yeah. So Isis, she reads. I'm not exactly for sure, but I'm pretty for sure Isis is a bad bitch, though, right? Message from Isis reads, your roots upon this planet are strong and deep, and some of the roots have anchored you in past memories from faraway times. These roots have anchored you so deeply, in fact, that you're paralyzed when it comes to moving forward. I've called your attention to this condition so that you may unearth and uproot past memories. Sometimes you bury those memories to shield yourself from psychic pain or embarrassment so you won't remember those awkward moments when life tested you to the maximum. Last night, reveal those lessons to yourself now. Watch the video again. Strong sorceress and move forward with the confidence that you have sage wisdom behind you. Various meanings. Get a past life regression to gain insights and answers. And see, I've always been like, what do I need to do that for? I'm just trying to make it through this life. I'm always like against that. Not against it. I'm not against it. Like people doing it, I think it's very super cool. And I think that there are so many gifted Akashic record people out there. So I don't mean against it on that. I'm just always like, why do I really need to know that? Maybe I need to do that. You've known the person you're inquiring about in a past life. Your current situation relates to a childhood issue. I mean, and with that part one to hold me down, that's kind of what I was saying in that reading too, is um, the childhood wounds and shit like that coming back up to be looked at and cleared. Erica, be careful while you're driving. Thank you for listening. She was twin flame with Osiris and put him back together after he was killed. I think she was Horus mom, the all-seeing eye. Past life for Mother's Day. Yeah, it all ties in. Oh, bubble of protection for Erica. Thank you, Millie. Y'all are so sweet though. Y'all are so sweet though. See, y'all are in bed when I do those late night ones, right? Yeah, I know y'all are in bed when I do those late night ones. But y'all, the late night ones are sweet. This today was really, really sweet. I feel like research their twin flame journey, Isis and Osiris, is it? I think I know a little bit about them, Millie. A little bit. This couple, I think they're on YouTube. That might be the name of their channel. Shit. Yeah, and you know something, Millie? I had my internet was down. On that reminder, I was like, sorry, all my Wi-Fi is down. I'll come back some other time. And then I was getting ready to I tried to, it was something with the router. I don't know. And I worked with it a little bit and went in here and try to reset all of that. And it was saying that it was down. And so I was like, well, maybe that's the sign, that I'm not supposed to get up here and do this tonight. Cause I was starting to get nervous. And then once I saw that I could, I was like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and do it. And then I didn't know if I was up and going or not. And I was, and then I deleted that. And when I tried to come back again, it was just like circling and circling. So I was like, oh, am I supposed to do it? Am I not supposed to do it? And um, yeah, it was like vulnerability. Like, I'm naked up here. I'm naked. Y'all see me naked. Oh, well, I'm not ready for anybody to see me naked. Oh, y'all see me naked. Yeah, I like how over the past 3 or 4 of them, it really is. Well, I mean, they've all really been tying together for a long time, but um, this is what's no big thing. What's no big thing, Millie? We're blossoming, Mother Earth. All this Queen of Pentacles energy. I mean, we're Empress ready. We're Empress ready, y'all. The nudity, I know nudity isn't a big deal. I do know that. But see, I'm not comfortable with the way I look naked right now. So if I was comfortable with the way I look naked right now, then no, it wouldn't be a big deal. But I'm not comfortable with the way I look right now. So yeah, I feel uncomfortable. Comfortable with the way they look naked. So that last night, that's what it felt like to me, like sitting here with no clothes on. I was just nervous. So nervous to be here. Thank you all for being sweet to each other in the chat. Thank you for the ones in the back. Love you back. You have to be who you are. It's difficult for a Scorpio, right? the king and queens of death. We're always transforming. I think it was the poetry witch, Millie, that said the difficult thing about the Scorpios, we don't know who we are. We're changing every day. Who am I again today? Thank you all so much for being here. Look, you know what? Y'all need a song. We need a song. Y'all need a song before we roll out. Erica's driving. We'll get her first, and then Millie. I think Dula's gone. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Erica's song. And it's like this whole Empress energy, it's like if feeling all the queens, wrapped up in one at one time. The energy has just been like fast moving, fast moving. Erica, you got Crazy for You, Madonna, with Garth Brooks, Make You Feel My Love at the bottom of the deck. I did Erica, I did a reading sort of. I broke down the song Crazy for You. I titled it Love Letter to the Divine Masculine, to the DM. That was that was vulnerability. That was vulnerability. Oh, that's wild. Yeah, so 414 and then 777, look those up. Erica, you got Photograph, Ed Sheeran with You're Perfect Just the Way You Are. Perfect, Ed Sheeran. So maybe you need to go listen, Erica, to some Ed Sheeran, and you might need to watch a comedy too, Erica. I like Pig Feet. Erica, I asked my son, I asked my son, was this not this past Saturday, this Saturday before? I said, I texted you, I asked you if you were watching Friday, and you did not respond to me. And he was like, no, I haven't watched Friday lately. And then he says, but I'm always quoting Friday at work. And he said something. It's that the dad says it, and he had said it to his boss, and she was like, "Stop it." So he did say that he had been quoting Friday quotes from the movie at work. So I thought that was funny. Millie, get you a song, mama. He used to, come out of the bathroom. Don't go in there for about 35, 45 minutes. My son would be in the bathroom for like days. I'm like, other people need to get in there. I have a bathroom in my bedroom, but I like other people need to get in there. Hurry up. Millie, Elton John, your song. Go listen to it. This song, and I honestly love you, Olivia Newton-John at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you've got these songs before, Millie. Or I know, Millie, you've got the Olivia Newton-John song. This card's trying to make its way out the deck. I like Pig Feet. You need to watch a comedy, and you need to listen to Ed Sheeran too, Millie. You're perfect. Ed Sheeran. Y'all got the same cards. You and Erica. That's a trip, y'all. And then for me, and I'm going to roll out. It's crazy. It's crazy how all the cards tie in with the collective. And I got Journey, Open Arms. My heart will go on from the Titanic. I got out of sight, out of mind, didn't work. I got I'm purging and I feel lost, lonely, and misunderstood is heavy. I got lying to you was lying to myself. I'm sorry to us both. And again, coming back into vulnerability and authenticity and the truth. All right, you guys, I gotta get dinner going. I'm off today, and I haven't accomplished anything today but this beautiful reading. So I shouldn't even say it that I shouldn't say it that way because this was a beautiful thing. Excuse me, a beautiful, beautiful reading. So I did accomplish something pretty big here today, and even last night. That was that was a pretty big, huge deal for me, and I truly, truly believe and feel that it's gonna inspire at least one after seeing this collectively to speak your authentic self, your truthfulness. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Be vulnerable. Be vulnerable. Shit. Nudity isn't that big of a deal, Millie, but think about maybe, I don't know, sitting there naked in front of someone and spilling your whole heart and soul out. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. Have fun at awards night. Have fun. Yeah, do that. Yeah, honey, I knew who you was talking about. James Gandolfini. I got him all over my bedroom, right? Tony Soprano. Tony Soprano. Tony Montana. Got him all in the bedroom. But if you do, thank you. Awesome. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for being sweet to each other in the channel, in the chat. I'm stoned, y'all. who wants who wants you to get naked with them, Erica? Spill the tea, girl. Spill the tea. You doing it, Erica? You have to tell me about it later. It's in the chat. Can't keep up. Yeah, I know, Erica, and I'm going through that too. I'm going through that too. That was, I think that, I don't know, maybe that video I did last night, you might find something in that, Erica, because I, I, you might find something in that. You might find something in that shit. You might even find you're gonna find something in that, and you'll find something in the beginning of this too. You will, for sure. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the thumbs up. I'll be back when I come back. Millie. Okay, now I can't hit. I can't hit end stream until I see what her response to that is. Besides, girl. Is the band teacher a girl? She's like, no. Who's the band teacher? What does the band teacher look like? He's young. He's young. He's young. He's got creamy skin. He's young. He's got creamy skin and good hair. Yeah, I wasn't talking about her. I was just fucking with you on that, Erica. He's young, isn't he? You can give me that. You can give me that. I don't know why I said creamy. Creamy's just creamy. He's younger. He's younger, huh, Erica? He's younger than you. She's not going to give me the answer. That's the answer. He's younger than her. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for the thumbs up. Be safe. Oh, she's driving though. She's driving. Be safe, Erica. Be safe. Thank you, Millie. Thank you all for being sweet. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for supporting each other. I'll see you guys next time. Mwah. We already know, Millie. She ain't got to tell us. We already know. He's younger. He's creamy. He got that good soft hair. That's what he looks like.